Come from the other side. So you guys know my daughter Emma. Hi. Hmm? It's live now. Yes. You want to say hello? And this is Cookie, the new member of our family. Hello, everyone. It's Hossein Amir Ahmadi, and it's Sunday, March 6th. Um, yes, thank you, Baba. Of course. Okay, so today's session is about the new NOC system. If anyone has got any questions about NOC system or any other immigration, we have half an hour. We could answer your questions. As you guys know, we have YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter live all at the same time every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Okay. So I'm just trying to do the setting here. And okay. So let's get started with the NOC system. Most of you guys are familiar. Whoever is trying to apply for Immigration of Canada, they are familiar with the NOC system. NOC system has been around for almost 30 years now. And now they are changing the name. Hello, hi. Changing the name from NOC to TEER, TEER. That's okay, Bob. So NOC system, it's developed. It's becoming a kind of better version of the NOC system. Good, I'm good. Thank you. Is it Zishan? Sorry, it's Sunday morning and I'm at home with family, so you'll see a small disturbance from time to time. Zishan. Okay, so I know how to pronounce your name now. Good. So the new tier system or the new NOC system, it's 5 digits instead of 4 digits. It used to be 4 digit before. They changed the categories where before it was 0, A, B, and then C and D, which were categories that normally you don't need any education, you don't need any work experience. So it's all changed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a new system. And whereas before you used to have different categories from 0 to 9. Hello. Yes, you have more than 6 years experience in banking as a customer service representative at KSA. Is that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Now, can I immigrate to Canada? Well, that's not enough information. My suggestion is go on our website, icgci.com. I'll put it in the chat here as well. And there is an assessment form. There's an assessment form there, and with that form, then we can give you more information. We need to know your education, your English level, the type of job that you do exactly in customer service. You're saying customer service, we may say it's office admin. So it's all different. So once we have that, then we can give you better information or book a consultation with us. And that's when we can assess everything. We can go through the whole all the options, see what's the best for you. Okay, but today we are talking about, in fact, the tier system. It's very effective for you guys because nowadays, instead of 4 digit, it's five. Think of, let's say, a carpenter. A carpenter and a cabinet maker, they have two different knock codes. But how about someone who does woodworking in a factory? Their training is completely different. And the experience that they need for the job is different than a carpenter could do so many different things. Like they could do framing for houses. That's a carpenter as well. And people who make custom made doors, not just simple doors that you see everywhere, but custom made doors, that could be completely different. Zishan says, I'm confused what I will do now. Which program is best, PNP or Express Entry? I got 6 each band in IELTS. Well, so your IELTS is good. Going through which one right now, PNP has got more draws than skilled worker or CC, the Canadian Experience class. So maybe PNP is better now. It all depends on your situation as well. So everything needs to be assessed. You have to do assessment on your case and then tell you exactly which one is better for you. So, whereas before you had 4 digits, now you have 5 digits in the NOC code or the new tier system. Guys, if you guys have any other immigration question that's not related to tier, just write them down, and in few minutes, uh, after 10:15, I will answer them all. Just put them as a message here, and then once we are done with the tier system, I'll explain, or I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. So the coding system that used to be before, like we had the first digit of the NOC code, it represents the category of it, or the broad category of it. And then it gets narrower, it comes to a major group, and then sub-major group, and then the exact minor group, or the exact position. Now they made it into five, which is better for some positions. Some of these positions where they were in C, category C, they moved up to one level up. So, whereas category C and D before was not eligible to apply into express entry, now some of those are eligible as trade workers. Many trade workers that was not eligible for express entry, now they can be eligible for applying into express entry. And when right now we haven't had a draw just specific for trade workers. It's been a long time, but if they do that, there are categories that before they were not eligible, or not positions that are not eligible. Now they're eligible for that. Okay. Okay, so these are the major differences between the two knock-out. But the other knock-out, I mean, it's been around for 30 years, and I think more. Hello, Philip. Um, Most of the developed countries, they have something similar. I know US has. I know some of the European countries, um, Germany, Netherlands, UK. They all have something similar to the knock code that we have here. But now, after 30 days, they made it wider. They made it better than it was before. It's just that you have to get used to it. So now, if you guys have any question about tier or knock code, Let me know. If not, then I can answer you questions, any other question related to immigration. For people who applied for express entry, like skilled worker, now, if you are a welder, if you are a carpenter, if you are electrician, it's easy to find your NOC code. But how about if you work in an office and you have different job duties? You do book meetings, you even sometimes do some of the IT jobs, repair your own computer, or do something on the network that or on the website. So these are IT positions that you shouldn't do as a office admin. But then finding your NOC code, you may even do some of the HR positions as well, human resource jobs. So finding your NOC code could be a little bit of challenge. That's why you need to write down all your job duties and see which of these NOC codes are closer to you. And that's where many people make mistake with NOC codes. As I said, I mean, if you have a very simple NOC code as an electrician, it could be a residential electrician or industrial electrician. That's not a big deal. It's easy to find. But when you have so many different roles in a company, you could be a executive assistant, but your role is just office administrator or office assistant, had nothing to do with HR or IT. So that's where it gets confused. So that's why it's better contact a professional to figure out exactly what NOC code you use. Not using a correct NOC code at the end, it could be a big mess for you. Could be that it takes you several months before you figure out that it was a mistake and you have lost some points. Now you may not be able to get the same chance anymore. So you're talking about the NOC code 6321. So go ahead with your question. What's your question? I'm not sure what you mean by NOC code 6. If I'm not mistaken, you had told me this NOC code before. You mentioned that before, isn't it? Zishan, as a chef, right? No. I'm not sure why you just write the NOC code 6321. You want to discuss that, or are you a chef? So again, okay. So if you're just a chef, we need to know you could be a cook, you could be maybe a kitchen helper, you could be a line cook. So it all depends on your job duties. That's why it's better to book a consultation or go through the assessment form, and then we can give you better idea of which NOC code you should use. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But again, chef de cuisine, it doesn't really mean much to me unless I know your job duties. Anyone else? Any question about NOC codes? Any question related to immigration? I'm sure you guys follow the progress, the changes that's happening in Alberta as well. They're changing the name of the programs. They are not PNP. They're not the provincial nominee program anymore. They are more immigration program. So it's closer to what federal programs are. So Zishan says like a manager of the kitchen. Okay. So you could be um, head chef, but still, I need to know your job duties. That's why I'm saying if you could go and fill up the assessment form, then I can give you a better idea. Could you tell me a little bit of what you do daily? Do you, for example, make recipes? Do you make the portions? Do you do scheduling for other people who work in the kitchen? Do you train them? So training could be part of your job as well or not. Do you make reports for your manager, for the restaurant manager? How do you do your shopping? How do you get in your supplies? Um, who takes care of that? I mean, you probably have a list or something that you either write the products on it, or you just click. Who takes care of that? And who controls it when it comes back to your workplace, to your kitchen? Who controls what came in and where it should be stored? So, if you're a manager of a kitchen, that's normally job duties you have. So, if you could tell me more about your job duties, then I can give you better guidelines. I mean, even though I do some cooking myself, but working as a chef or a restaurant manager or a kitchen manager, that's completely different. Hi, Flip. You have been here before in my live sessions. Any question I can help you with? Okay, so that's why the knock code is very important. So if you make a mistake with your knock code and it goes into the system, it takes at least 4 or 5 months before they figure out that, oh, this was a wrong knock code, and they send you a letter say, sorry, you made a mistake, go and apply again. Now, your age may lose some points there, especially if you have a birthday coming soon. So, and from time to time, you see that there is a spike in points. So it goes up and down. Like we saw sometime it got to up to 470, sort of 480, and then it got down to 450. The CEC even got to 390 something last year. So when something like that happens, it goes up and down. And if you don't have enough points and you're waiting for the points to go down, if you have one chance of getting that and then you destroy your chance by not choosing the right knock code, it could change everything for you. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Welcome. My work permit with LMIA, it has been processed for 12 months now, applied online in UAE. How long should I still wait? Okay. We have the same issue with UAE, with Dubai. The work permits that we apply from Dubai, they take very long time, especially because of COVID. We really don't know. Talk to your lawyer or to your immigration consultant. Maybe they can do a follow up. It's not easy. It's not like before. Before this pandemic, we could even call the embassy, the consular section, and talk to one of the immigration officers there and maybe get some answers. We used to email them, they used to reply to our emails. After pandemic, it's almost zero. I mean, maybe once in a while we'll hear something back from the embassies, but not much, especially when it comes to a work permit or a study permit. Anything goes wrong, you just have to go to judicial review. So until they give you an answer, there is not much we can do. We can try to follow up. There is online on the website, immigration website, that they can go and do the follow up there. But other than that, there is not many options. Okay. Zishan, yes. So then that's the right quote. If what all the job duties that I told you, it's exactly what you do in your daily routine, then you most probably have the right NOC code. Now you need to find an employer here in Canada who can apply for either LMIA or PNP for you. So if you have IELTS 6 and you mentioned how many years of work experience, I remember you said, if I can find it here in the text messages, you said you have, I don't see it now. Oh, 6 years here. No, that's not yours, sorry. I don't see it now. Evan, if you only have 2 years work experience, minimum you need to have 2 years work experience. After 2 years of 2 years, yeah, okay. After 2 years of work experience, you should be qualified to apply for your job offer here in Canada. Okay, Isabel, is that I mean, you got your answer, or do you have more? We have few more minutes before we finish. If anyone has got any question, anything related to immigration, please go ahead now. Or you can always leave us a comment or contact us directly through our website. There are info email on the website that you can contact us with your questions. On YouTube channel, you could leave a comment and someone will get back to you, either me or someone who is the admin for the social media will get back to you. Well, by email, you could do it yourself as well. You need to have all the information. The email that you're using, it should be the email that, well, it's best to use the same email that was used in your application and your work permit application. But if you have all the information, like your work permit application, your UCI number, your date of birth, you can email them yourself as well. Yeah. Or web form, normally you should be here in Canada, and someone who is Canadian PR at least apply for you, or have an immigration consultant to apply for you. But emailing, no, you can do it yourself. So Zishan says, last night I received a call from Ontario. She asked me, you are in Canada? I said no, and I'm in Turkey. She said, we are hiring outside of Canada. Okay. You probably think that it's fraud, and I think you're guessing right. Yes. You hear lots of calls like that. I mean, you guys probably have heard. I mean, they call here. They either say they are from CBSA or from the tax department or from revenue Canada, and you haven't paid something, or you have done something illegal, they are coming to arrest you. Go to the nearest bank and pay us $1,000. We hear that all the time. Yeah, it's not real, it's not true. And if you try to, I mean, if they are for real, normally most of these departments, they don't just call you, they send you a letter. They say that we found something wrong, contact us, or go to one of the offices and discuss this, see what's going on, find a solution. They're not just going to come and arrest you for tax reason, or for someone mailing out in the post something in your name, and it's illegal. Could be drugs or could be anything. So yeah, things like this happen. Oh, he said we are not hiring from outside of Canada. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you don't mention that where you're applying from, and they think you are inside, especially for cook. I know one of the hotels in downtown is hiring right now, but I don't know their process. I don't know if they are hiring from outside. Yeah, sometimes if they don't know where you're contacting from, it's a big chance that they don't know, and they contact you, they call you, or they email you back. And when they find out that they are outside of Canada, they say, sorry, we cannot help you. Okay, guys. Isabel, good luck with your work permit. I know many people have been waiting. We have a few clients from Dubai waiting as well. Hopefully, they will all come through. These days, since January of this year, we see immigration is speeding up. Whereas before, maybe once a month, we'll get one of the files approved. Now, every week, we have got 3, 4 of them approved. So it's speeding up. That's very good for everyone. Hopefully, you'll get yours as well. So, any last question before I leave you guys? And hopefully, you guys can enjoy the rest of the weekend. Here it's weekend. It's a Sunday morning now. We still got the Sunday. Dubai, probably end of your weekend. Some countries, it's a weekday. Zishan say, I applied a lot of jobs. That's good. That's very good. You never know. One of those may reply back and say, yes, we are hiring from outside of Canada. Okay, guys. Good luck. And I will see you guys next Sunday at the same time, 10 o'clock Vancouver time.